You believe it was a good idea for South Africa to go? Are you happy with the performance of government?
I'm happy that, look, I think it was a good idea that President Ramaphosa went. He put the country first to say, let me go and resolve this particular matter, clarify issues. There's a G20 coming. He's going to hand over to President Trump. So he put his ego aside and he said, let me go. And he went. I don't know if it was a good idea to have billionaires in a meeting of presidents. That I don't think it was a good idea, and golfers. I don't think it was a good idea. I think the two presidents should have sat with their delegations and spoke. But I understand also why Trump wanted them there. You know, they're his friends. You know, as the president said, Trump asked for them to be there. So it was not even our president who invited them to be there.
They were there at the behest of Trump,
it was not the
not
initiative of South African government, which means South African government did not invite them there, but the host said, can you bring, or I'm inviting these people to be part of this meeting because we are talking about genocide in your country and I also want them to be here. So let's exonerate President Ramaphosa from that one because it was not him leaving or saying in his office, let's invite these people. I think President Ramaphosa explained this issue presidentially. What our constitution says, that the EFF is not part of government. Government policy does not advocate for that. But I think, I watched a week before the president went there, I watched on television, they were interviewing his spokesperson. But before that interview, they were playing the statistics that the Minister of Police
about farm killings,
about killings in South Africa, which showed that out of 16,000 killings, I can't remember the numbers properly. Farm killings were so little in terms of percentage. I think they even said of 6,000 killings, one is a farmer. And sometimes it's not a farmer, it's a farm worker.
Yeah, farm dweller.
Farm dweller. So I don't know why those statistics were not put on the table. That is the only thing that I think those accompanying President Ramaphosa failed to do, to say, because when you go and contradict a perception of a person, you must be able to take evidence,
substantiate,
and present facts on the table so that when you leave there, they have a different view. So I think that opportunity was missed. But President Ramaphosa, as the president, I think he was presidential in his responses. The people who are supposed to have done the dirty work are these ones that came with him to come with that detail, to come with the numbers and say, this is President Trump. These are the statistics. And these statistics were not put out there because of this trip. This is what happens every year in our country. The Minister of Police take out statistics. And if you can look for the past 5 years, these are the statistics that we have. Currently, this is where we are sitting. I think it would have struck him also to say, hey, because the people also feeding President Trump this information are not even tapping into our statistics, or they have them. They chose not to give them to him.
Them.
Because there's that angle that they're trying to
the narrative. That's what my sense is as well.